Stoicism is more than just a philosophy. It's a way of life. But why has this ancient wisdom, born in the dusty streets of ancient Greece and Rome, suddenly found its way back into modern life? In a world dominated by ever-changing trends, where mindfulness apps and self-help books compete for our attention, Stoicism seems to stand out as something timeless, unshakable. Today, we're diving deep into this resurgence. Let's start by exploring what Stoicism is at its core. Imagine a life where external circumstances, the traffic jam that makes you late, the unexpected criticism at work, even a global pandemic, don't control your peace of mind. That's the promise of Stoicism. To master what is within your power and to release what isn't. It's not about suppressing emotions, but about understanding them and channeling them wisely. The roots of Stoicism stretch back to thinkers like Zeno of Citium, who founded the philosophy in Athens around 300 BCE, and were later developed by figures like Epictetus, Seneca, and the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius. Their writings, like Marcus Aurelius' Meditations, weren't meant for publication but served as personal reminders of how to live virtuously in the face of life's unpredictabilities. Fast forward to today. We're living in an age of rapid technological advancement, social media overload, and constant comparison. The pressure to achieve, to own, and to succeed has never been higher. And yet, anxiety and dissatisfaction seem to follow close behind. Here is where Stoicism finds fertile ground. It offers a refuge from the noise, teaching us that true peace comes not from external validation but from within. For example, Marcus Aurelius often reminded himself to be indifferent to what makes no difference. This principle is as relevant now as it was 2,000 years ago. When you're scrolling through Instagram or chasing likes, Stoicism challenges you to ask, does this really matter? Is this adding value to my life? It's a philosophy that empowers us to filter out the superficial and focus on what truly counts. Now, before we dive deeper, I want to take a moment to thank you for being here and exploring this timeless wisdom with me. If you're enjoying this so far and want to continue unlocking the secrets of Stoicism, take a second to subscribe to The Inner Gold. By doing so, you'll be joining a community dedicated to self-improvement, inner peace, and living life to its fullest potential. And don't forget to like this video if you're finding it valuable. Your support helps us bring more content like this to you. So, why is Stoicism resonating so much in the modern world? Part of the answer lies in its incredible practicality. Unlike many philosophies that can feel abstract or removed from daily life, Stoicism is action-oriented. It's designed to be practiced, not just studied. Every piece of advice from the Stoics is meant to help you live better, not in some distant idealized future, but here and now. Take the concept of the dichotomy of control, for instance. Epictetus taught us to clearly distinguish between what we can control and what we cannot. Think about how much of our daily stress comes from trying to control the uncontrollable. Other people's opinions, the outcome of events, or even the weather. Stoicism frees us from this futile struggle. It reminds us to focus on our own actions, choices, and attitudes, the only things truly within our power. This idea has been revolutionary for so many people, especially in today's hyper-connected world. Whether it's dealing with workplace challenges, navigating relationships, or managing personal ambitions, Stoicism offers a toolkit for resilience. By letting go of what we can't control, we free up energy to excel where we can make a difference. It's a shift in mindset that's as liberating as it is transformative. As we wrap up, it's clear that Stoicism's popularity is no coincidence. In a world craving stability and clarity, this ancient philosophy offers modern solutions to timeless problems. It teaches us to focus on what matters, to act with integrity, and to find peace regardless of external circumstances. But this is just the beginning of your journey with Stoicism. If today's exploration resonated with you, don't stop here. Subscribe to The Inner Gold and become part of a growing community seeking wisdom and purpose. Let's grow together, learning from the Stoics and applying their insights to our lives. And before you go, give this video a like and share it with someone who might benefit from this perspective. Your support not only fuels this channel, but also helps spread this timeless wisdom to others. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Stop worrying. These two simple words carry a power that most of us underestimate. How much of your time, energy, and mental peace is consumed by worries? Worries about the future, about other people's opinions, about situations you can't control. Today, we're going to explore how Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, gives us a practical roadmap to stop worrying and reclaim our peace of mind. Let's start with the big question. Why do we worry so much? Worry is, at its core, a fear of the unknown. We obsess over what might happen, and our minds spin in circles trying to predict or control outcomes. But as the Stoics teach us, this approach to life is not only unproductive, it's harmful. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." Think about that. How often do the worst-case scenarios you envision actually happen? Our minds have a tendency to amplify problems, creating anxiety out of situations that don't deserve our energy. Worry becomes a habit, and that habit steals our focus from what really matters. The Stoics offer us a way out, the dichotomy of control. This is the foundation of Stoic thought, and it's incredibly powerful. Epictetus taught that we must divide everything in life into two categories: what we can control and what we cannot. Worrying about things outside of our control, like the weather, other people's behavior, or the economy, is a waste of time and energy. Imagine you're in a boat on a stormy sea. You can't control the waves, the wind, or the storm itself, but you can control how you steer the boat. That's how the Stoics viewed life. Focus on your actions, your decisions, and your responses. Let go of everything else. This isn't just theory. It's something you can practice every day. The next time you catch yourself worrying, ask, "Is this within my control?" If the answer is no, release it. If the answer is yes, take action. This mindset shift is simple but transformative, and it's the first step to freeing yourself from unnecessary worry. The Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic thinkers, constantly reminded himself to focus only on what was in his power. He wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This is the essence of Stoicism. When you realize that your mind, your thoughts, and your actions are all you truly control, you stop wasting energy on things beyond your reach. Now let's take this one step further. How do we actually apply this in our day-to-day lives? Here's a simple exercise to get started. Grab a piece of paper and draw a line down the center. On one side, write down the things you're worried about, everything that's on your mind. On the other side, separate those worries into two categories: things you can control and things you can't. For the worries you can control, write one action you can take today to address them. It doesn't have to be a big step. Even small actions count. For example, if you're worried about your health, an action might be schedule a doctor's appointment or go for a 15-minute walk. Now look at the worries you can't control. This is where Stoicism comes into play. Take a deep breath and remind yourself of Epictetus's wisdom. You cannot control these outcomes, so they are not worth your energy. This exercise helps you build a habit of distinguishing between the controllable and the uncontrollable, and over time you'll find yourself worrying less. Another powerful practice is to use Stoic journaling. Marcus Aurelius wrote his meditations as a form of self-reflection, reminding himself of Stoic principles. You can do the same. Each night, write down what worried you that day and reflect. Was this within my control? How did I respond? Could I have let it go? Journaling like this will train your mind to filter your worries and strengthen your focus. The more you practice these habits, the more natural they become. Soon, you'll find that the things that used to keep you awake at night no longer hold the same power over you. You'll begin to see the world differently, understanding that your peace of mind is within your control, no matter what life throws at you.